All right, everyone, welcome today. I have Diana and she has got some low back and hip pain. So we're gonna work on that today. I'm gonna move this a little bit. All right. Yeah. There we go. Maybe that'll show everything. All right, so I've been here in Moore County for about 2 years. I moved up here from South Georgia. I'm originally from Westchester, Pennsylvania. So I know there's some people out here from Westchester, so hey. Anyway, moved up here from Georgia 2 years ago. I've been doing massage for 12 and Thai massage for 7 years. Well, something like that. All right, so I brought her foot as far back as it'll go. And I'm just gonna wrap my hands around this quad right here. And I'm gonna pull back. And that helps to take out some of the pressure in the low back and help get that moving and warmed up. So a lot of times people that have low back pain, I'll start them face up, which sounds, I don't know, counterintuitive, but I find that by the time I do the work and stretching, that it alleviates a lot of that pain. So most of my career, I've been focused on deep tissue work. I've always been like a deep tissue girl. And I found Thai massage because I had a couple of coworkers that were doing Thai massage, and I knew it involved stretching, and who doesn't need stretching, right? Including me. I know how to stretch. I just don't do it. I go and get this done. Diana's laughing at me. I know. I mean, it's much more fun to have somebody else do it.
I think I know how to stretch too.
Yeah.
This is also just a lot deeper.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the combination of massage with the movement. So it gets everything moving. You can see where everything is tight. Good so far? Okay. All right. Just kind of playing with different angles today, and all right. So one of my favorite things to work on that most people don't know that Thai massage helps is carpal tunnel. So one of these days soon, I'm going to need to do some videos on carpal tunnel relief. So if anybody out there suffers from that, let me know. I can get you in on a video.
Well, you're welcome to do a little bit on me today.
Sure. Yeah. You're not going to say no, right?
No.
In Georgia, I used to do both massage on the table and Thai massage. And what I found is the clients that I could get on the mat, we could get through their problems faster, and they were able to get into maintenance and didn't have to come in so often. We got through things faster. So now I'm only offering Thai massage because there are plenty of people around here that do table work, and I'm happy to recommend you to some. my go-to is Prasada. Very good crew there. Also Debbie Emerson in West End, and Kesha Donahue in Southern Pines Modern Wellness. She does an awesome ashi. Kathleen. There's a lot of great massage therapists around here. So I'm excited to be up here. My parents live here. They've been in West End for 25 years. So I moved up here to be closer to them. And I have a son who's 14, almost 15, and he's going into Pinecrest. He's here this summer, but he's pretty much a vampire. I see him at night. How's all your kitties?
Oh, so many.
Good. Yeah.
Every day, literally, oh, so many cats, all these cats. As if I didn't do it.
I know. But they're so easy to collect, you know. If I weren't allergic, I probably would have more cats than I should.
I mean, they're just so cool.
Yeah. I like how they're very independent. They're like, whatever, I don't need you. Yeah, I think we're gonna change this camera to up higher. Woo.
I gotta bring you. I have a Pivo. It's
Uh-huh.
one of those things that follows you.
Yes, I need one of those.
I'll bring it for you. 'Cause I'm
Yes.
supposed to use it for riding, but
Uh-huh.
I found that it doesn't really.
Doesn't
Because
track.
unless you are staying in like a circle,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't.
Yeah.
Very boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will help you because it'll just follow you.
Yeah. That's awesome.
When I first got it, I was so annoyed because I couldn't figure out how to make it work, and it actually has a setting for a horse. And I didn't
Oh,
realize
really?
that, and so I was like, why won't it focus on the horse? Because I didn't have the right setting, and it
Oh,
was like,
wow.
there's no person here. What are you trying to focus on? Like the freaking horse. So when you select the horse setting, it finds the horse.
Huh. Yeah, I've just always recorded on my cell phone, but that would be nice. Pretty much I try to find like a couple angles that catch everything, but then I still feel like I have my back to the camera sometimes, so. Oh.
What's happening?
It happens.
Got a lot to say.
Mm-hmm. I just had a protein bar. Mine would be talking to you too.
I just ate.
Yeah.
Shut up. Just do your
digest
business.
it.
Be quiet.
How's that shoulder been?
It's been okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've been pretty like aware of it, so I'm trying not to overdo it.
Yeah.
I think I'm also like my back in general is getting stronger, so it's supporting it a little bit better, so it's not as prone to getting so like tweaked.
Mm-hmm. Well, possibly, you know, the change in jobs.
Yeah, well, because all that driving was really bothering me.
Yeah.
But now I'm not doing so much driving. That's definitely helpful.
Yeah. All right.
So now I just have what we're suspecting is carpal tunnel flare-ups from
Really?
dumping buckets. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, geez. So which side is it affecting more?
Mostly the left side.
Yeah, left side. Okay. So we're going to do some carpal tunnel work.
Cool.
Yeah. So right now I'm just pulling back on her hand, doing finger pulls. But this is actually pulling all the way through here and up into the neck. But this helps to start getting to decompress through this line. I think carpal tunnel was the most surprising thing that I found out I could work on. Because a lot of times if you try and do that kind of work on a massage table, like you end up, their arm is off the table, like you can't really get in here and get the pressure that you want on it.
Yeah, you wouldn't really think that massage would do much for carpal tunnel because it's nerves.
And the other way to make some room in this palm, help open it up, is I pin one side of the palm with this hand, and then on the thumb side, keep in mind we're not going to force anything. I'm just kind of trying to balance between the two. And in many cases, I have found that we're able to resolve these issues using Thai massage.
We might have to switch our focus for a while.
Yeah.
Now that everything else is kind of stabilized.
Yeah.
And then once you take care of that, we'll get something else for you.
Yeah, exactly. You move on to the next thing that hurts.
Just like, 1982 vehicle just falling apart.
Yeah. So you also want to get into the forearm. Help with all that tension. See how the fingers are starting to come in? These muscles are responsible for that movement, so it helps. A lot of people get pretty amazed when their fingers move in like that. Really hoping this is on screen. Let's do it like that. Oh, hey, Michelle. Good. Guess who told me to do this? His name starts with Robert. But I am going to have to come see you in Canada sometime too. Hi to everybody else that has joined. If you're still watching, we're just doing a little bit of carpal tunnel work on Diana. Hips and low back. So now that I've got that kind of warmed up, that feels pretty good. And when y'all might see my little Shih Tzu, her name is Missy. She likes to come in here and check on us. But she is hypoallergenic. And I can shut the door if you're not a dog person. Missy. Let's see if she'll come in here. Miss. No.
I'm gonna say, usually she says hi and
I
she
know.
goes and
Yeah.
she's like, alright,
She kind of checks in.
you're cool.
Yeah. Then
See
she
ya.
goes and finds a cozy spot.
Don't blame her.
All right. So now I'm just, I'm comfortable in this position. I'm just sitting back on my knees, but you can also sit crisscross or however works for you. And all I'm doing is stacking my arm, kind of leaning in. Is that pressure okay? Okay. And just slowly sliding up this arm.
It's so interesting. Whenever I get to witness other people at work, I consider their movements and like, so what you're doing, I couldn't do. So I cannot be a Thai massage therapist.
Yeah.
My shoulder would not tolerate that
Yeah.
long term.
Yeah.
And so I just think it's ironic.
Yeah.
Like, no.
But I'm
I
just
can't
like
even- I can't
stacked.
even do what she's doing.
Yeah, in a very comfortable position. Now, if I was on the table, when you have to come at it from like just the waist up, that's when all of this and your neck and your wrists and all that stuff hurts.
I guess that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite things about the Thai massage is that you don't have to worry about what you're wearing. Just wear something comfortable.
Yes.
And you get right to the treatment and you get your whole time,
Mhm.
right? And there's no worrying about any having to get comfortable with someone and all of that stuff. Like, or, like when I've come in and I've had a fresh tattoo, I can wear a long sleeve shirt and just tell you, like, be gentle on that arm.
Yeah.
So there's not really,
And
there's really no reason to not come.
Yeah. And kind of the material for me becomes another tool.
Yeah.
So, there are a lot of times where people will, especially in the summer, like want to take off their shirt and stuff to get worked on, and that's fine, but I actually prefer it like in the winter and when we wear those like long, the athletic, what is it, is it polyester?
Yeah, the
or
spandexy stuff.
like rash guards and all that stuff.
I guess you can get like a better grip without pinching.
Yeah. Yeah. And like today, my hands are dry, so I use just a little bit of lotion, but it still is a little bit more glide than I want. But then if I didn't use lotion, then sometimes you feel like you're sticking.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of have to look for that nice in between, because you don't really want to spend all your time sliding off the muscle. You want to be able to stack and stay still and address it. So earlier I worked on your forearm with my hand, but now I'm going to use my foot. So I'm just going to take the ball of my foot and put it in here between the radius and the ulna, and just put a little bit of pressure in there. So the weight is on the back foot, so I'm not actually like standing on her arm. I can move my foot around. And then sort of like stepping on a gas pedal, that's where the pressure comes in. Does that feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And please, if something does not feel good when your therapist is working on you, let them know. Because there isn't like one size fits all pressure for everybody. We work with a pressure that we think is good, but every nervous system is different. So if you feel like teeth clenching kind of pain, or like you're trying to get away from me kind of pain, anything sharp, anything unpleasant, just let your therapist know, and we can always come off of it a little bit. because we want you to come back to us.
And there's people like me. Just take a mallet to me, please.
I know. Yeah. You can't hurt me. And you can always tell us if it's not enough pressure. Because chances are we didn't come full out with the pressure anyway.
Right.
You want to go in there and see how they react to it.
You don't want to start with torture.
No. And that's one reason why I took away the option for hour sessions. It's not that I won't do them, but I feel like if you want a good full body, you need 2 hours with Thai massage. Because it involves not just the muscles, but the joints and the nervous system. And I spend a lot of time trying to calm the nervous system down, because if you're coming in here 90 to nothing and you're not relaxed, we're not going to get a whole lot done in the session, because I'm spending too much time trying to get the nervous system to relax. You know, we spend so much time running around like chickens with our heads cut off. Sometimes we need a few minutes to relax and kind of chill out on the mat. Tightness in there. All right. How's that feeling? Do you want me to work on the other one, or nah?
This is the one that I wake up most not being able to feel.
Oh yeah, you talk a lot about your fingers going numb. Yeah. So we probably need to do some work on that side of the neck too.
It's probably all, I mean, it is all connected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, there's a nerve branch that runs through the neck and it comes through here and it runs down the arm. And when there's tension on that kind of anywhere, it can make your fingers go numb. So is it happening most often when you're like dumping buckets kind of stuff? Yeah.
It's the lifting of the weight, and then it's like whenever there's strain on my wrist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know for me, to pick up a gallon of milk or tea, I have to be careful with my wrists because of that.
So I actually, I have a 1 liter electric kettle,
Uh-huh.
and I never fill it because it's not worth the strain.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Exactly.
The sink's right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just boil a bit of water at a time.
Yeah.
It works for me.
Yeah. I started using my kettle too instead of the 5-gallon water.
So the other day when I wrenched my back,
Mm-hmm.
I actually couldn't even reach my shoes to tie my shoes.
Oh no.
So between that and then my fingers don't really work, I couldn't tie my shoes because I couldn't just use my fingertips to do it from like here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh no.
That's when I sent a text to work and I was like, I might get a little limited.
I need to take it easy. Take this pillow. I'm going to pin her shoulder with my foot. Okay. What book are you reading now?
The Tea Girl.
Oh, how far have you gotten?
Chapter 4.
Okay. I don't think I'm that far yet, but.
Well, we've got a week.
Yeah, I know.
I just looked at the date yesterday and I was like, oh.
Yeah, last night
I need to start reading.
I know.
It's really interesting reading about different cultures.
It is. I find that it's taking me a while to read it, but I like it.
Well, so I do the audiobooks.
Yeah.
Which I find, for me, are a lot I can keep straight, because this one is actually narrated by a few different people, so the voices are different.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it's much easier to keep straight.
Mm-hmm. I find myself not paying attention when it's audio.
I can only do audio when I'm like at work or in the car, when there's nothing, like when it's, I don't want to say driving is mindless, but it kind of is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and when I don't need to be focused on anything else, so you can't help but be focused on the book and the road.
Yeah.
I do get mad when people cut me off, and then I have to yell at them and then rewind the book. But...
Yeah.
So, don't do much book listening on Route 1.
No, I wouldn't know. All right, I'll have you turn face down for me. Do you want the face rest or the pillow?
No, I'm okay. It is completely
Good. Is it too warm? Do I need to turn the warmer off?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this side of the low back.
That's the spot in the hip right there.
Okay. Right there. Or more up. Okay. You will notice Diana's very stretchy. If you are not stretchy, you will not stretch like this.
I was gonna say, you might want to give a little bit of a disclaimer regarding
I
me. Because people are gonna come in and we're like, I am not bending the way.
I know. I have so many people that are like, my flexibility is bad. I'm like, that's fine. That's what we're working on.
Meanwhile, I'm too flexible.
Yeah.
You can't pull too hard.
Yeah. I have to watch not to stretch Diana too much. All right. How's that? More down or more?
More up.
Okay. Good pop there.
Oh.
Good.
It didn't sound like much, but it felt good.
I know. Tender in there.
Not right now,
No.
but that is usually it.
So I have my finger like right in the SI joint. I'm just kind of seeing if it's tender or not. It usually is for most people, but hers isn't too bad today, so that's not necessarily causing any of this hip and low back pain. So that's good. We'll cross that off. Seems to be mostly just around this femur and iliac crest. And who doesn't need some shoulder work?
I was just gonna say, I've never really had a whole lot of sacroiliac stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I also don't spend as much time sitting
Mm-hmm.
as a lot of other people do.
Yeah.
But we all use our upper bodies constantly.
Mm-hmm. Anything you do with your arms in the air, which is driving, typing,
anything, yep.
cleaning, cooking, just anything we do like this puts strain on our shoulders and backs and neck.
Yeah.
Ankle been behaving.
I mean, it's always annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I think my left one is always trying to, like, at least once a week, I'll almost twist it.
Yeah, I really do have to be so careful with
Yeah.
where I step. And, like, I have to climb over a fence quite a bit at work.
Mm.
And I always do it the same way, with the same foot first, and
Yeah.
no jumping, and definitely showing my age.
Yeah.
But it's funny, like, so when I wear pants like this,
Mm-hmm.
anything that can get, like, caught up your calf.
Yes. Well, I have.
It always gets caught on the left side because my left ankle is just slightly bigger than
Yeah.
the right one.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I have to watch what pants I wear to work in. So I like these leggings are great because they're tight.
Yeah.
But if I wear regular pants that have I can't think of words anymore, Diana. So anyway, my toe will like get caught in my pants leg and trip me while I'm walking, like around the mat or whatever.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, I used to slide my feet into my boots and just kind of like tromp around, literally, and just drag my feet everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
How I did that. How would you trip all the time? That's probably how I ended up in this situation.
Yeah. I know Kai's hypermobile and he's all the time going, look at what I can do. I'm like, you're gonna regret that.
Stop. I did my stupid human trick way too many times and now I pay for it.
Yeah. How's that?
Smells so good. Bring the sponge back. Put my hand under the pecs right there. And actually what you can do is take your foot and put the side of it into that pec right there, and that leaves your hands free to go around this shoulder blade and kind of work on the knots. It also brings this shoulder blade up.
hour on that.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I totally forgot. I was meaning to message you. That's why it feels so good. It's because you spent so long on it the last time.
Mm-hmm.
It really felt great
Good.
for like, still.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't.
It's not
It's
been.
so funny when you asked me. I was like, why does it feel so good?
Yeah.
Because of you.
Yeah. I like to hear that. Yeah, I try and take like notes on clients and the stuff that's going on. And
Yeah.
one time I asked a client, I said, well, how's your left ankle doing? And he was like, what do you mean? My left ankle hasn't hurt me. I'm like, oh, okay. I had a note about that. Then halfway through the session, he's like, it did used to bother me, but it didn't bother me after we worked on it. It's been fine.
Yeah, that's what you want to hear. Is
Yeah.
that people even forgot that they were in pain.
I want to move on to something else.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think it's because like once one thing starts to feel better, you're like, oh, well now that hurts.
Yeah. Well, that was hiding my hip hurting. Or yeah. I typically get work done every 3 to 4 weeks for maintenance. But if you want to work on improving conditions, a lot of times it's good to come in every 2 weeks until you kind of feel the way you want to feel after session, and then you can just go into maintenance mode after that. So it's kind of different for everybody. Turn face up one more time. Do you want me to work on that hand some more?
Sure.
Okay. And this one wasn't going numb at all?
Oh, it does.
It does. Yeah, we'll work a little bit on that. Looks like the sun is coming down on you. A little bit. There we go. How's everything else feeling?
Good.
Nothing needs. Do you need any attention anywhere?
I mean, we got all the sore spots. Man, if you could make my left ankle stop hurting, that would be amazing. I mean, the ER doctor 10 years ago told me you would have been better off breaking it. So I knew that like this was going to be a long-term thing. She's like, this is one of the worst sprains I've ever seen. Cool. So cool.
So it would be easier to heal bone than to deal with muscle tissue.
Or because, you stretch out the ligaments and ideally you would immobilize, right?
Yeah. But yours just stays overstretched.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, well, it was a different time, so I didn't have very many options, and so I had to keep working with a loop on.
Gosh, yeah.
And, but she said I would prefer to be able to cast you, because then it would be really immobilized. Yeah. I went to the orthopedic. I should go again. I need to follow up, but like the last time I saw him, I was like, so what's the deal? This is gonna hurt forever? And he's like, well, you could stop walking for like 2 years, and maybe your ligament would retract to the way it was. And I was like, no. He goes, meanwhile, you do twice as many steps as normal people.
Oh, wow.
Well.
How many steps do you get in a day?
About 12,000.
That's awesome.
12 to 16, it depends on the day. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, considering there was a time that I barely got 5,000 in.
Yeah, that's me most days. Like 3 weeks ago, I hit like 8,000 steps. It was like, you met your goal. I'm like, this is the first time this thing has ever told me that I've made my goal. Like, this is pitiful.
Well, my goal was set a few years ago when I was, you know, in a different mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I set it at like 10,000.
Yeah.
And so now every day it's like, you met your goal. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. When I worked for Lowe's, I did at least 3 miles of walking a day.
Yeah. And then when I ride, the step counter counts the horse's steps.
Oh, that's
so
good.
that's fun.
Yeah.
That's really fun. I'll be like, I didn't want
Oh,
that.
yeah. My ring is like, during massage, you took 4 steps. I'm like, okay, but I was moving around.
I also learned that doing stalls, you know, because you just kind of like go back and forth so much, it counts every step. And I was like, I did not do 100 steps.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny what it'll count.
Yeah.
I have this one game where like you would plant flowers and with your steps and would grow the flowers. It's like to encourage you to keep walking. There would be times I'd be like 4 steps away from a flower, so I would just shake my phone as if it was counting steps. Oh, I'm so lazy. Anyway. When's your next live?
Tomorrow. Let's see. What is tomorrow? What's today? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
That's a good. We need to know what today is before we know what tomorrow is.
Amor and Danny on Thursday. Tomorrow, I have Chastity Butler. She's another massage therapist in the area.
Cool.
So I'm gonna work on her.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Show people what it was.
Because so many people
I had no
are
idea.
not familiar with Thai because not many people do it.
I had no idea. I was like, what is it? And you were like, you lay on the floor, and I was like, that doesn't sound like fun.
I know. Do I have to get on the floor? Well, it's very cushy. It's warm. There's blankets. Try to make it cozy. And when you turn over, you don't feel like you're falling off the table.
Or exposing
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I say this a lot. I want to be Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, so you can just
want to pop them
replace
out
parts.
and clean them up and pop them back in. Oh, the dog got that one. Throw it out. Get a new one.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
it'd be nice.
Sure would make joint replacement easier.
Just comes in a box.
Yep. Order it on Amazon.
2-day shipping.
Yep. Pretty soon they might be able to deliver it with a drone to your house.
You know what I want before we get into any of that? I want Rosie from the Jetsons, where she just prepares a full meal, lickety-split, and spits it out.
And does your dishes for you.
Yep,
And,
all of it.
vacuums.
I'm not even disappointed about the flying cars. I'm disappointed about Rosie.
Yeah.
I want a Rosie.
Yeah.
I just aged myself so much. If you know who Rosie is,
You need a massage.
yes, 100%.
It's time. We're falling apart.
Yes. just felt something do something weird.
Yeah.
Little roll of tissue or something.
So I'll have to remember to see how your hands feel this week.
Usually by Monday morning, I can't feel
Mm-hmm.
Dark.
Yeah. Well, good thing you're off Mondays.
Yes. Well, my schedule works out that so I do most of the aggravating stuff, like the stuff that aggravates it, on Saturday and Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm off Monday, so I can
Yeah.
give everything a rest. Except for this week, I decided to buy hay, so
Do you have to unload a lot of hay today?
yeah. Probably should have done it first, but I was comfortable with my kitten.
Yeah.
Life is all about balance.
Such a hard thing to find. I feel like I have two modes that's like on or off. Like either up and working and doing everything, or I'm like, screw it.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I think that's just how it is.
Mm-hmm. You do what you can. Yes. Massage day is the best day. All right.
So excited. I like when I stand up from this and I'm like, oh, good.
Hey, Missy, there she is.
She says,
Hey.
Hi, Daddy.
Okay.
Oh, stretch.